Hello everyone, so today's video is a get ready with me video, and it's just a quick simple smoky eyed look with a pop of color on the lips. I know I've gotten some emails, some text messages, even some phone calls with ladies asking me like, how do I create certain looks, or what do I pair with this look or that look. This is pretty much a go-to look for everything. No matter what you're wearing, no matter what occasion, you can always rock a simple subtle smoky eye look with a pop of color, any color of your choice. And today I chose Flat Out Fabulous from MAC, and I added a little bit of NYX's NYX's Soft Matte Lip Cream, and the color of this is called Adisadava. And this is how it looks. I believe I did a video about this already, that I had in like all my lippy stuff. But if you guys don't know yet what I'm talking about, you can definitely go back into the other videos. Okay, so this is pretty much just a simple everyday going to the store, going out, night out with the girls, or a night out with your boo, and you just want something just very simple, not over the top, but still very sexy. The only thing that's missing is lashes, which ain't nobody got time for that right now. So yeah, but otherwise the look is pretty simple. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll catch you in another one. Bye. So tonight's video is all about getting ready with me. We're going to do a clean and easy, simple look that you can use for every day going out. And we're going to start off with the Pixie Flawless and Poreless Face Primer. Just going to use a little bit of that, starting with the T-zone area, starting from, top to bottom, just kind of like working that in. We're going to work it in really good with our fingers or with a sponge or a brush, whatever you prefer to rub your primer into your face. And then we're going to top that off with some MAC Fix Plus, just to kind of let that foundation, which I'm using the Studio Sculpt from MAC, is going to let that foundation just glide onto the face and just give it a smooth, even looking finish without using much of the actual foundation. So here I'm just working that into my outer face, into hairlines, and blending it in the center of my face. Next, we're going to add the LA Girl Pro Concealer and Chestnut with a flat concealer brush. Just getting a little bit of that concealer on there and just working it underneath my eye, starting with, right underneath the eye so that I can cover up those dark circles. And I'm using a concealer that's just about the shade of my foundation, if not maybe one shade up, just to kind of blend it in, not to add too much highlight to the under eye area, especially because I have dark circles. And we're just going to blend that in with a fluffy brush just to make it very smooth and kind of just airy, and just to kind of give it just a nice finish. And then next, we're going to use a fluffy concealer brush just to add some face powder on there. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark, and we're using that just to set that concealer so that it doesn't budge, doesn't move, and just gives it a nice glow underneath the eye. It doesn't brighten the eye and highlight it like a lighter concealer would, but we're going to use that fluffy powder brush just to kind of add some more of that skin finish onto the rest of her face, and just kind of work that in from the inner portion of the face to the outer portion, just to give it a natural looking finish. We're going to move on to the brows, and I'm using Wet n Wild's Color Icon pencil in mint brown, and I'm using that to fill in my brow area. Doing your brows, it takes a little while, if you want to get that nice shape for the eye. I don't have to do anything crazy with my brow shape. I just like a natural, simple brow shape. I don't like to go over the top, so I just kind of work with my natural brow line. And here I'm just filling it in, just adding a little bit of an extension to the front and a little bit of an extension to the back, just a tiny bit, maybe a quarter of an inch of that, just to kind of give it a nice length and just frame my face the right way. Next, I'm using a spoolie brush to brush the hairs into place and to just give it a nice clean brow finish, so that the hairs are not like all over the place and everything is just nice and neatly set. Okay, next you want to clean up the brow area with whatever is left on the concealer brush that you were using to conceal your eyes, and you're just going to take that right to the top of the brow area and right to the bottom, just to give it a nice clean shape. It actually helps with when you're trying to arch the brow and just give it a nice finish, a nice clean look. Alright, so we're moving on now to the contouring. We're using Maybelline's blush, and we're going to use a kind of an angled blush brush just to kind of get into the cheekbone area and just chisel that out a bit. Especially for women with round faces, it's great to use a blush or contour powder, that shade, to just kind of contour the face. Moving on to the Cargo Blush in Laguna and a fluffy blush brush. And we're just going to add a little bit of that blush onto the cheekbones, just to give your cheeks more of a definition and just to brighten it up just a little bit. Next, we're moving on to the eyes using e.l.f.'s eyelid primer, and that color is the nude shade, and we're just going to add a little bit of that onto the eyelid area and just blend that out with our fingers. Get a nice clean blend, and of course we're going to move on. From there, we're going to add a little bit of eyeshadow onto the eyelid area using the Party Girl palette from BH Cosmetics. And then we're going to create a crease area here, and we're using that fluffy brush to create the crease. And with that, we're just using a deep brown eyeshadow that will give it a nice bold finish in the end, and just actually define the crease bone area of the eye and the outer corner of the eye as well. And next we're going to be using a lighter, more bronzy shade over the eyelids to blend out with that deep brown, and it just gives it that nice gradient effect on the eye. It just really brightens up the eyelid area as well. So and of course it's not too light for my skin tone, so it just gives it a nice natural finish as well. I'm just going to blend that out with our crease brush over both eyelids. And on our lower lash line, we're going to add the Cargo eyeliner pencil and Lockness. I believe that's the name of it, Lockness. I did a review about that in a prior video, so you guys can check that out. And we're going to go on and glide that on the borderline area, both eyes, and just kind of get that to smoothen out a bit and give it a nice clean finish. Okay, so next we're going to add L'Oreal's Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner pencil, and I love this eyeliner pencil to define the eyeline area, especially when you're not using lashes. When you add this eyeliner onto your eyes, it just goes on so smoothly and it just gives your eyeline that nice bold effect. So we're going to use a angled eyeliner brush, and we're just going to just blend that out and kind of give it a smoky effect at the eyeline, not make it too sharp. That's the finished product. So now we're going to work on the lips. Of course, we're going to add a base, which is my Blistex, my go-to lip balm. And then we're going to use MAC's Flat Out Fabulous, gorgeous hot pink shade. And we're just going to add that on top of our lips. No lip liner needed for this look. It's just an easy, quick, simple look just to run out the house and hang out with your girls or your boo for the night. So yeah, that's something that you don't need to add the extra step. So that's the finished look. We're gonna add a little bit of NYX's lip cream in Adisa, and that's gonna add a little bit of mattness to the lips. So here we go. I'm just gonna touch up my hair a little bit. This is a quick weave hair, and it's a lace front actually. Gorgeous, gorgeous hair. I love the hair, and you guys can find it in any of your local beauty supply stores. Unfortunately, I bought it a few weeks back, so yeah. I forgot to add my mascara, so I'm adding that now. I'm using Revlon's Grow Luscious mascara, which is a favorite of mine. I've had it for a while, and I really do like older mascara. Make sure your eyelashes look a little bit more fuller. So we're gonna top the top lashes and the lower lashes with the mascara to give your eye that full and open effect. And that's pretty much the finished look that we're going for. Something very simple, sexy, and girly. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!